In the wild, there are no prisons, no police, and no laws. There is only one rule: survive. Every year, people disappear under terrifying circumstances. Some leave behind no trace at all. No phone, no clothing, not even bones. Just silence, and a trail that suddenly ends. Humans like to believe they are the dominant species on Earth, but history tells a very different story. A story of real animals that turned entire villages into places of fear. Predators that forced families to lock their doors before sunset. Creatures so deadly that people were afraid to walk to a nearby river, cross a field, or even leave their homes after dark. Today, we're counting down 7 real man-eating animals that left trails of terror behind them. These aren't myths. They aren't movie monsters. Every animal on this list existed, and every one of them was responsible for multiple human deaths. One of them became so feared that locals believed it was impossible to kill. Another attacked so many people that entire communities changed their daily lives to avoid it. And one giant crocodile became a living nightmare, blamed for more than 80 human deaths. Let's begin.
Number 1. Osama the Crocodile. Deep in Uganda's waters lived a massive Nile crocodile known as Osama. Locals claimed this giant predator was responsible for dozens of attacks over many years. Stories spread across villages about fishermen who never returned home, children who vanished near riverbanks, and adults pulled into the water before anyone could react. Some local reports and eyewitness accounts attributed as many as 83 deaths to Osama. Whether every case can be confirmed or not, one thing is certain: the crocodile became legendary. People feared approaching the water. Entire communities altered their routines. For many villagers, the river was no longer a source of life. It had become a hunting ground.
Number 2. The Tsavo Lions. In 1898, railway workers in Kenya faced a nightmare unlike anything they had ever experienced. 2 male lions began attacking laborers during the construction of a railway bridge. Night after night, workers disappeared from their tents. Fear spread through the camp. Many refused to sleep. Others fled completely. Historical records suggest the lions killed dozens of people before they were finally hunted down. Even today, the Tsavo Lions remain among the most infamous man-eaters in history.
Number 3. The Champawat Tiger. Few predators have ever matched the terrifying reputation of the Champawat Tiger. This Bengal tiger terrorized communities across Nepal and India in the early 1900s. According to historical accounts, the tiger killed more than 400 people. Villagers were afraid to travel alone. Children stopped walking to school. Entire regions lived in fear of a single animal. Eventually, the tiger was tracked and killed, but its record remains one of the deadliest ever attributed to a wild predator.
Number 4. Gustave the Crocodile. If Osama was terrifying, Gustave became something close to a legend. This enormous Nile crocodile from Burundi gained worldwide attention because of repeated attacks on humans. Witnesses described a reptile of extraordinary size. Some estimated its length at over 20 feet. Over the years, numerous deaths were linked to Gustave. Despite multiple attempts to capture or kill the crocodile, it repeatedly escaped. Its current fate remains uncertain, which only adds to the mystery.
Number 5. The Jersey Shark. In the summer of 1916, panic swept across the American coast. A series of shark attacks shocked the nation. People who entered the water suddenly found themselves facing an unseen predator. Several victims were killed within a short period of time. Newspapers covered every detail. Fear exploded across the country. Many historians believe these attacks helped inspire the novel and later film Jaws. For countless Americans, the ocean would never feel the same again.
Number 6. The Panar Leopard. Leopards are usually secretive animals, but the Panar Leopard became something far more dangerous. Operating in northern India during the early 20th century, this predator developed a habit of hunting humans. Nighttime became terrifying. People avoided traveling after sunset. Historical records attribute hundreds of deaths to this single leopard. Its ability to move silently made it even more frightening. Victims often never saw it coming.
Number 7. The Njombe man-eating lions. During the 1930s, parts of Tanzania experienced one of the deadliest lion outbreaks ever recorded. A pride of lions began repeatedly attacking humans. The attacks continued for years. Villages were overwhelmed by fear. People organized patrols. Families stayed indoors after dark. By the time the attacks ended, hundreds of deaths had reportedly been linked to the lions. The events became one of the most chilling examples of large predators turning against humans on a massive scale.
These 7 animals were real. They weren't supernatural creatures. They weren't monsters from fiction. They were predators following their instincts. Yet the fear they created was powerful enough to change entire communities. They altered routines, shut down villages, and left scars that survived long after the attacks ended. The next time you hear a rustle in the darkness or see calm water stretching into the distance, remember this. Humans may rule cities, but in certain places, nature still decides who survives. And sometimes, the hunter becomes the hunted.